We were born to be a Reaper. I mean that literally. We came out of a cauldron. Fate himself shaped our very being. This is exactly what we were created to do. We come into the world as spawn number 99. Fate welcomes us and points us in the direction to the rest of our life. We are to decide the fate of humankind, deciding who lives and who dies. There will be instructions, of course, but the final decision will ultimately have to come from us. As fate puts it, humanity marches towards the great dying. It's up to us to create balance, to prevent the endless chaos. However, something was off when we were created. Some portion of the brew out of whack. Maintaining the balance isn't at the top of our mind, but we'll address those feelings later. In the meantime, Fate shows us to our workstation and sets us off with some simple instructions for our first day. One human has to die. That's simple enough. We choose the logistics coordinator for no particular reason. We report back to Fate, who congratulates us on a successful first day. We can read and follow basic instructions. Day 2 rolls around with another simple assignment. We kill one person with an engineering background and move on to our positive evaluation. This is great. We feel like our life purpose, our whole reason for being created, is being fulfilled. We wish we could kill more people. It just feels so right. Fate clarifies that we are not here to cause wanton mayhem. But isn't that what death is? We can control it, but that doesn't make it less chaotic. We keep our opinion to ourselves and move to day 3. 2 humans must die. Easy enough. We kill a politician and a prison warden, 2 obvious bad eggs in the grouping. Fate again congratulates us on a job well done, and provides us payment for the day. Now that we have some money, we pop on the elevator and ride down to the building's shop. I buy a gerbil toy because it squeaks and I find it cute. Even the undead can enjoy cute things, alright? Leave me alone. We snuggle with our plushie as we fall asleep into the next day. Another day, another quota. 3 deaths today. Nothing crazy. We kill the astronomist that is an active UFO watcher and move on to our next person. But wait, what's this? One of the profiles has an addition in their description from Fate themselves, speaking to us directly. This person needs to stay alive. Clearly, they're just checking our attention. I live to serve, I suppose, so I mark them as live. Even though they have the black lung, but not my choice, sorry. Instead, the recluse dies. Not like anyone will miss them, after all. We give our toy a squeak and head back to Fate for a job well done. On to the next day. 2 deaths. No problem. We kill off a healer and a student, letting the rest live happy, peaceful lives. Back to Fate. He asks us how we're feeling, and we express that we feel like we're not killing enough people. This is what we're designed for. He tells us to take this seriously, but we are. This is very serious business that we're doing. We don't have ingrained concepts of ethics or morals. We came out of a cauldron like 4 days ago. Death might find us a little bit questionable, but I think my actions are just. I go and buy myself a desk lamp as a celebration. On to the next day. This is a big one. 6 people must die, at least 2 over the age of 60 and anyone in the economy profession. On the bright side, these limitations make our choice pretty obvious, so we select our kills and carry on back to Fate. Job well done, Grim. We head down to the pub to celebrate. The bartender gives us a little quiz to determine our perfect drink, and then serves us something she calls an Armageddon punch. Seems fitting. Now back to bed. Time for another day. Today we have a quota of 2 humans, sparing any that seem to help against the troubles. Whatever that means. We kill the unemployed lady and the lady whose favorite plant is common grass. What is wrong with you, lady? Do you not think about pollinators? Whatever, it's time to check in with Fate. We've been doing so well that we earned a promotion! I knew all this death would pay off eventually. Another day, another quota. 3 humans must die today, sparing anyone between 35 and 60. This once again makes our choices really easy. Oh, also, we got a piggy bank from the bartender. We set it next to our plushie. With the day well done, we decide to treat ourselves and buy a mirror. Customization, here we come. Before bed, we check in with Fate. He informs us he will be out of town for a few days, and in his leave will be reporting to Lady Poddington. The cat. I guess it's only for a few days, right? Unfortunately for us, the first day of new management diverts us to the plant department. Instead of deciding the fate of humans, we decide the fate of plants. We, do our best. Reporting back to the cat, we politely wait for our daily report. She seems to be ignoring us, so we offer her the squeaky plush as a peace offering. Thankfully for us, she loves a good squeaky. We get a great report. In her honor, we change our appearance. Tomorrow we have another round of basic instructions. 2 humans must die. That's fine. It certainly could be worse. We kill off 2 retired people. They've lived good lives. Our boss, the cat, is deep in play with the plushie today. We leave her be. Our instructions for the next day are interesting. As we begin through the profiles, we see one in particular that catches our eye. This is clearly someone speaking to us directly, telling us to stop being a tool and to break the rules every now and then. It commands us to doom all the profiles today. And lucky for this mysterious stranger, I'm easily influenced. I was born all of a week ago. I kill everyone. I am not a tool. Fate steps in via phone call during my one-on-one today. He tells me I cannot just mark every person to death. I should consider this my last warning. But the humans deserve to die. This is what I was created for. And I tell him so much. He tells me to gather my wits, and I consider his words. Then I go and buy myself a cactus for my desk, because I feel like I deserve it. On the next day, we have a quota of 3 humans, sparing any students. Again, our choices are simple. We uphold the law without hesitation. Another evening of Cat Boss. Another evening of Squeaky Toy. We did good, I think? Another day, another job that we follow. We know 2 things. Following instructions and destroying humanity. And we like them both equally. Oh, did I mention that my piggy bank multiplied? I don't question it too heavily. It's the cycle of life, after all. On our next day, we get another letter addressing us directly. This little voice really screwed us over last time, so I choose to ignore it and follow the guidelines extra super hard. 5 humans dead, everyone on the left side of the stack dead, anyone with jobs related to transportation dead. Fate is back today, just in time for our 2-week evaluation. It's clear that I am immensely reliable, following my guidelines to the T. The only exception being to kill more humans than requested. But I think we can look past that. Fate then shares with us, in confidentiality, we maybe have more in common than he has let on. He has grown tired of humanity, tired of this tedious existence. However, he can't leave his position until humanity is gone. The Great Dying. I was created for this. This is my destiny, the only thing I've ever really been good at. He gives us a gift in exchange for our collaboration, a snow globe with an internal reflection of the state of the world. This is all we've ever wanted. We buy a pumpkin head in celebration. On the very next day, we can see that things are different. 6 humans must die this time. The young people must die. Those in scientific backgrounds must die. And we do it gladly. And we continue doing it gladly on the following day and the day after. We target the good and keep the bad. We destroy the water systems, pollute the air, destroy the ecosystems. Or we at least don't stop humanity as they do these things all on their own. As we report to Fate day after day, he tells us that he has redirected his efforts to writing a book. Our priorities have clearly started to diverge. I feign interest, not that he is even really listening to me, and continue on with my journey. And let's be clear, this is my journey now. Fate may have set me on this path, but I'm the one pushing the stamps, the one selecting live or die. I am the greeter of the great dying, and I personally welcome it. I start going against the instructions of fate, killing more people than instructed. He doesn't even notice, he's too busy with his silly little book. His self-exploration journey. We're doing meaningful work here. He no longer needs to be involved. He could spend his time ruminating, complaining about upper management, writing his little novel. He could spend his time complaining about humanity and his job, while also never once lifting a finger. What a useless fate. Death becomes second nature to us. We let the worst of the worst live, only for the purpose of progressing the downfall of humanity. All that is good winds up in the dirt as we watch our snow globe get more and more red. The oceans boil. The air turns acidic. Crops all die. And we sit at our desk with a smile. And then, just like that, there's only one human left. Killing him is a kindness, rather than leaving him to starvation or old age. We watch our snow globe fade into nothing as humanity comes to an end before our very eyes. We will join them soon. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to see me play these games live, I stream them on Twitch and YouTube. If you have any suggestions of other games you want to see me play, let me know in the comments. And maybe subscribe while you're down there.